gentlemen, once again, as always, it's the one, it's the only, it's the motherfucking General Miguel Magallon. And as always, it's the president, the founder, the motherfucking CEO of Magallon Entertainment and the leader of the sports betting Mexican podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up? Back at it again. Welcome back to the motherfucking sports betting season. Ladies and gentlemen, today, we're talking about the NBA. Today, we're talking about the postseason. Today, we're talking about who's going to fuck around and win the NBA championship for the 2023-2024 season. So with that being said, you already know what I'm about to say next. When the general's about to teach you some shit, and the general's about to educate you on some shit, and the general's about to drop some motherfucking sports tickets. Ladies and gentlemen, get the pens and the motherfucking pads, and let's get ready to talk about how we gonna make some money, some bread, some moolah, some motherfucking feria when it comes to the NBA motherfucking postseason. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you guys are ready. Make sure you guys are writing this shit down. Make sure you guys are prepared. Make sure you guys are locked and loaded. And make sure you got the motherfucking clips ready. Ladies and gentlemen, let us begin. So, NBA postseason starts today. We got the NBA play-in tournament bullshit that they came out with a few years ago. By the way, I'm still not really a fan of it. I kind of low-key prefer they just kept things the way they used to be, where it was like the, 7 versus 2 seed and the 8 seed versus the 1 seed. I mean, I get it. They're doing it, for fucking, money purposes and ad revenue and to squeeze out a few more games here and a few games here and a few games there. Kind of like the NFL did when they changed it up to like a 17-week NFL season. They're just trying to make more money. They're just trying to get more bread. They're just trying to fucking stack their dinero. I get it. I really do. And I don't feel bad for these players. Some of these motherfuckers getting paid $5-10 million to fucking suck. Get the fuck out of here. Some of these guys on these NBA rosters, I'd be looking at them and I'd be like, how the fuck are you in the NBA? Some of these dudes fucking suck. They suck dick. They're really not that good at all, in my opinion. I don't know who the fuck's drafting these players. But anyways, so we got that play-in tournament bullshit going on this week. We got 2 games tonight on the slate. We got Lakers, visiting the Pelicans, and we got the motherfucking Warriors going against the bitch-ass Sacramento Kings. I don't really fuck with that team. I think Mike Brown's a good guy. I think he's a really good coach. But, I don't have any faith in that team this season. Now that Malik Monk, I think, is out for the entire season. And I think, who's that other guy? He has like a Spanish last name, but he's like a white boy with a Spanish last name. I forgot his name though. But anyways, he's out for the postseason too. But Malik Monk, man, I feel like that dude is the truth. That kid is special. I remember him last year in the postseason and the regular season. He was fucking up the Lakers. He was dropping like 30, 40 on them bitches. I was like, sheesh. Malik Monk, man, he give people the fucking business. That dude don't play. Malik Monk, man, he used to be a Laker, and then we couldn't afford to fucking keep his ass, and we fucking lost him and Alex Caruso. We lost a bunch of dudes off that championship team, man, and we really ain't been the same since, low-key. So, but anyways, Malik Monk, man, really good player, but he's out for the season. They got a few kids out there in Sacramento. Looks like they're all going to be out for this postseason, for this playoff run. So I don't think the Kings are going to win it. I don't think they really have a shot. I think they're going to get smoked eventually, either by Golden State or by another team. That leads me to the Los Angeles Lakers versus the Pelicans. I have no faith in the Pelicans either, honestly. I think the Pelicans are fucking, I think they're coming off too many injuries. Brandon Ingram, I feel like he's getting rushed back off of his injury. I think CJ McCollum is a really good guy, but in the postseason he was never able to help out Damian Lillard out there when they were in Portland together. So CJ's a good guy. He can score on basically almost anybody, but I don't think he's a championship guy. I don't think you can win a ring with him because he's out here asking for that fucking Steph Curry, Klay Thompson money, and I'm all like, bro, CJ, like, I know you can drop 20 on anybody, but there was too many times in the postseason when you were in Portland with Damian Lillard and he was dropping 30, 40, and he needed you to be his, his Robin to his Batman, and this dude would always fucking just never show up. He would always disappear in the postseason. So, CJ McCollum, he puts up really good numbers in the regular season, but, when that back gets sweaty and those palms get sweaty, like Stephen A. Smith always says, and that shit get tight, and now all of a sudden, you got to be clutching the postseason. CJ McCollum, he's kind of low-key known as a choke artist. So I'm not really a fan of CJ in the postseason. Brandon Ingram, again, getting rushed back, coming off that knee injury. And then Zion Williamson, I'm not sure what to really expect. He's averaging like 20 and 10 this season, but I think in order for the Pelicans to win this game, Zion's going to need to drop like at least probably 40 because LeBron is going to fucking old school bully his ass in the paint, and AD is not fucking around, even though, that motherfucker's always dealing with a fucking injury. But either way, I think the Lakers are going to win this game. I think the Lakers are going to take it. And I also think the Warriors are going to beat the Sacramento Kings, mostly because they don't have Malik Monk and a few other guys that are key to that team. So mostly because of injuries. The Warriors are fresh. The Warriors are healthy. And so I think the Warriors are going to pull this game off and they're going to win it. And I think the Warriors are going to end up getting the number 8 seed because I think once the Lakers are done beating the Pelicans, I think the Pelicans are going to play the Warriors. And I think the Warriors just have too much depth, too much experience. And I think the Warriors are going to take the 8th seed. And I think they're going to end up playing OKC in the first round of the tournament, of the postseason. And I think the Lakers are going to get the 7th seed. And I think they're going to probably get swept by Denver, or probably lose in like 5 or 6. I don't think the Lakers are going to beat Denver. If they do beat Denver, that would be awesome. I'll probably sprinkle in some money here and then on some of those Laker games, just to fuck around and find out. Because I know the Lakers are probably going to be plus money in almost every single fucking game. But Denver's beaten them like 8 or 9 times in a row. Mostly because D'Angelo Russell, can't play defense apparently when he's guarding fucking Murray. But again, Murray's coming off an injury too, guys. So there's a lot of injuries right here for a lot of these teams in the postseason. Joel Embiid, he's coming off a knee injury. We got Giannis Antetokounmpo. Who the fuck knows what's going on with his fucking injury? You got the New York Knicks. Can they win a championship without Julius Randle and his bitch ass knee? I mean, team after team after team after team in the postseason. I mean, even though in the West, you got the fucking Phoenix Suns with their big 3, but those bitches are always dealing with a fucking knee injury. You got fucking the Clippers. Guess what? Kawhi Leonard's dealing with the knee injury. You got Minnesota and the Timberwolves. I have a ton of respect and I love, what we're seeing out of Ant-Man. But dude, Cat, he's coming off a fucking knee injury. Denver, Murray's coming off a fucking knee injury. You know what I mean? OKC, that Holmgren kid, he's fucking, looking like he's coming, out of an injury. And again, Sacramento, New Orleans, the Lakers with AD and his bullshit injuries. I mean, every motherfucking team outside of Boston, is basically dealing with a shit ton of injuries. Literally every single motherfucking team. So to me, I think the team that wins the championship this year isn't necessarily who's actually going to be the best team. I think it's just going to be who's the healthiest team, honestly. Because between Giannis and Embiid and Julius Randle, even though he's out for the season, Murray and his knee, Kawhi and his knee, Kat and his knee, the Phoenix Suns and all 3 of their fucking knees, Brandon Ingram, Anthony Davis constantly, getting injured. Golden State. I don't remember the last time Chris Paul wasn't fucking injured. I mean, damn. Sheesh, there's a lot of teams out here that are just Malik Monk out for the season. So again, I don't think, I think Boston's probably the healthiest team and they should win it. Not necessarily because they're the best, but because real talk, they're the fucking healthiest. So Boston Celtics should win the championship. But I feel like we've been saying that for a few years in a row now, and it just hasn't come to fruition. So, outside of Boston winning it, finally, I think it's just going to come down to who plays the hardest, who has the best rotation, who's going to be the most clutch, and who's going to push through their fucking injuries. Because literally every fucking team here that's in the postseason has a superstar on their team that's dealing with a fucking knee injury. From OKC to Denver to Minnesota to the Clippers to Phoenix and New Orleans to the Lakers to the Warriors, the Kings even, Milwaukee, Philadelphia. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. Some of these teams are just going to, try to roll without one of their big guns, like New York is without Julius Randle and the Kings without Malik Monk. So again, I think it's going to come down to who's the healthiest. But the good news is, I see a lot of matchups that I like this postseason. I see a lot of games that I really, really want to bet. And there's a lot of games that I'm going to take advantage of. And so my goal for this NBA postseason is to either double, triple, or quadruple my money. I want to make as much money as fucking possible this NBA postseason, because the NBA postseason, realistically, outside of the NBA finals, it's only about 6 weeks long. Because you got 2 weeks for round 1, 2 weeks for round 2, and then 2 weeks for round 3. I may or may not bet the NBA finals, depending on, who the matchup is. So if I end up not betting the NBA finals and just cashing out early, then that means the entire NBA postseason was only 6 weeks for me. And in 6 weeks, we're going to get like 60, 70, 80 fucking games. To get 60, 70, 80 fucking playoff games in 6 weeks, that's better than, I feel like I can make more money than that. Than we did on March Madness, which I basically skipped this year because I was so balls deep in crypto this year. So with that being said, quick update on crypto. Crypto's down right now because of those attacks between Iran and Israel over the weekend. And, I think the global markets are down. The stock market's down. Bitcoin's down. Crypto's down. Gold is rallying. Oil is rallying. There's a lot of shit going on around the world right now that I talk about on my main podcast, linked down below if you guys want to go ahead and listen to it. But there's a lot of shit going on right now around the world. And, there's a lot of uncertainty going on around the world. So because of that, I said, you know what? It's time for me to start loading up some more ammunition and, making some more money. So that way, when this is over, I can go back into the markets real quick and buy more crypto, buy more Bitcoin, buy more gold, buy some fucking silver. I've been looking at silver recently. Think I want to buy some fucking silver bricks soon. So between gold, silver, Bitcoin, there's a lot of things that I'm interested in buying and stacking up soon. But in order to do that, I need to make more money. So a way to make more money for me is betting on the NBA postseason, because I feel like there's a lot of matchups that I really like. There's a lot of games and series that I want to take advantage of. And honestly, if I'm being, brutally honest, I feel like there's a lot of fucking easy money out there to be made this NBA postseason. I really, really fucking do. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to start off like always. I'm going to, put a little bit of money in my bankroll, and I'm going to try to flip it as much as possible. And like I said, by the end of this NBA postseason, by the time we get into June for the NBA finals, I want to be able to at least double, triple, or quadruple my fucking money. And I'm going to make all of my plays 100% transparent. All of my plays are going to be 100% documented, and all of my plays are going to be 100% free for the world to fucking witness and see. Every single bet, every single play, and my entire sports betting fucking strategy. 100% free, 100% transparent, and 100% available for the world to fucking see. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna be basically betting every single motherfucking game. And we're gonna start off today. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take the Lakers, and I'm gonna go ahead and take the Warriors. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to fucking martingale style this bitch. So I'm going to probably start off by putting a G on the Lakers. And then if that ticket cashes out, then I'll put 1G, my profits from the first game, and I'm going to roll that into the second game and put a G on the Warriors. If the Lakers lose to the fucking bitch-ass Pelicans, then I'm basically going to double my bet on the Warriors and put 2 Gs on the Warriors instead. So let me say that again. I'm going to put $1,000 on the fucking Lakers, a G, right? If that ticket wins, then I'm going to take my money out, leave my profits in place, but take my initial deposit, and I'm going to put that on the Warriors and put a G on the Warriors and, try to get a 2-for-1. But if the Lakers lose, then instead of putting 1 G on the Warriors, I'm going to just double up and put 2 Gs on the Warriors instead. So I got 1G on the Lakers, and then depending on if they win or lose, I'm going to put 1 or 2Gs on the Warriors. If the Lakers win, I'll just do 1G on the Warriors. If the Lakers lose, I'll just do 2Gs on the Warriors instead and try to win my money back and my profits. So that's going to be the sports betting strategy for today. I'm going to go ahead and take Lakers plus 1.5. And then I'm going to take the Warriors basically -2, -2.5. And like I said, how much I bet on the Warriors depends on how much I make or lose on the Lakers. But I am going to bet the Lakers, and I am going to bet the Warriors. And then I'll give you guys my plays for tomorrow on tomorrow's clip. Every single day I'm going to be dropping plays. Every single day I'm going to be dropping my sports betting plays. All you guys got to do is just sign up to the YouTube channel and make sure you're checking this shit every single fucking day. I'm going to be uploading videos, uploading content, uploading live streams. Again, everything's free, everything's transparent, and everything's 100% motherfucking documented for the world to fucking see. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the mission, that's the motto. I'm going to be out here betting every single fucking day. We're going to be doing teasers, we're going to be doing parlays, we're going to do fucking player props, we're going to be doing some live betting. We're doing all sorts of shit this season. Ladies and gentlemen, NBA postseason, I'm going to make this shit my bitch. And we're not going to stop flipping and compounding our money until we double, triple, or fucking quadruple the motherfucking bankroll. And then we're going to take all our fucking profits, we're going to pull that shit out at the end, and we're going to reinvest that shit into crypto, gold, and motherfucking silver. Because I think gold, silver, and Bitcoin are going to continue to go higher in this environment with so much uncertainty going on around the world, with so much bullshit going on in our nation, and with so much uncertainty around the presidential election. There's just a lot of things going on right now. Again, we talk about it on the main podcast, link down below. There's just a lot of shit going on right now. There's a lot of uncertainty. There's a lot of bullshit. There's a lot of shenanigans. There's a lot of dumb shit, and there's a lot of stupid shit. And right now, the way prices are going, you know, food prices, gas prices, motherfucking rent prices, it's expensive out here for sure. Trust me, I know. I travel every single motherfucking summer. Hotel rooms, fucking airports, travel fare, gas prices, you know, eating out at fucking restaurants, especially when you got a family. Sheesh! It's fucking expensive out here, even for a motherfucking general. So trust me when I tell you guys, I don't think this shit's going to get cheaper anytime soon. If anything, I think this summer shit's only going to continue to get more expensive, especially with war potentially breaking out in the Middle East. And then we still got everything going on with fucking Russia, Ukraine. We got tensions between China, Taiwan. I mean, again, there's just shit going on all around the motherfucking world. Around the world, Craig. So again, I talk about all that on my main podcast, link down below. But other than that, ladies and gentlemen, that's all I got for you. Like I said, we're going to be betting every single day, every single fucking play, every fucking series, every single fucking matchup, East versus West, West versus East, player props, teasers, motherfucking parlays. And we're going to be motherfucking smashing the books for the next 6 weeks. So make sure you guys are subscribed. Make sure you guys got that motherfucking stupid ass notification button on, because every single day, probably in the afternoons, I'm going to be uploading content. I'm going to be giving you guys my plays. I'll be sending you guys screenshots. I'm going to be uploading pictures soon. Ladies and gentlemen, we're here now, and my only goal, my only focus, my main motherfucking mission on this, podcast, this YouTube channel of mine, is just to help people make more fucking money, because inflation's a bitch. Gas prices, rent prices, and grocery prices are too damn motherfucking high up in this economy. So I want to help people make as much money as possible off these bitch-ass sportsbook and these rigged-ass NBA games and this bitch-ass fucking league, that caters to some players more than others. And I just want to help us, all of us, all my soldiers eat. I want to make us as much money as fucking possible so we can invest that shit, we can flip that shit, and we can, spend money on our family and, the people that support us, because that's the type of shit I'm on. So other than that, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for subscribing. The plays today, Lakers, Warriors, G on the Lakers, G on LeBron, G on Anthony Davis. Let's get it done. And then if they cash that out, I'll put that same G and I'll run that shit back one more time on the motherfucking Warriors tonight. And if the Lakers lose, then fuck it, I'll double up on the Warriors tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the bet. Those are the plays. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening. Thank you for riding. Thank you for subscribing. See you guys motherfucking soon. Now let's go out there and make some motherfucking fucking money because we got bills to pay up in this bitch ass economy.